back to about the 19-yard line.
Don't get nervous.
A first carry now for Marshawn Lynch. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Four down. 59. I'm coming.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he picks up the first before he's taken down. At the 29.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
380. Check. 19. Coming to you. Check.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. That good for 19 and a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
I'll go special. Watch safety creeping.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bilal Nichols just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
Booster team. Take 0. 44.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
At their own 23-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6 And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
55.
First carry now for David Montgomery. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 22, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. On first down, Trubisky. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Trubisky now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, it's Montgomery, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. Oh, he's got some breathing room. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Trubisky. back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get through.
It sounds like you're going negative on me.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the three's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the three is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Past the 20. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big pickup of 38. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Now it's Trubisky. Flush through. Now Trubisky lost the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And Robinson with a big catch. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. Now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to...
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Now it's Lockett. Now, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Wilson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now here's Michael Dixon, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here, as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And an alley to run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Trubisky to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Let's see if that script is a good one for them. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. This is caught by Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
What tight end? You got three down, three down.
Now Trubisky on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick six. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On second down, Montgomery. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Trubisky will throw. Robinson's got it. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 28 yards. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Now Trubisky. Looked like a pretty good, safe play. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson, and he's taken down inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Trubisky. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. There's Wilson to throw, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The inside linebacker, Danny Trevathan, gets the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. On 3rd down, Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is Carson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. The former Giant, Prince Amukamara, on the stop.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Wilson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They run again with Carson. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they open the lead up now to 25. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position. Under pressure, they got him again. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. The Bears on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
180. Alert.
One last shot for Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brad McDougall.